Hello, welcome to the next edition of the Thursday's Carnage. Today, I might want to off the rails a little bit. Uh, I'm trying out Bant dinosaurs and Pioneer. I don't think this is going to be a legit thing, but I was like, you know what? I have yet to put Tamiyo's Field Researcher in a deck. I was like, it provides card advantage and it taps things down and freezes them. Maybe it's good. I don't know. We'll find out. So I figured she would want to be with an aggro package. So we're going to try out a bunch of 3 drops, 4 drops with our collar. Hopefully this deck doesn't have some issues. We'll find out. Our curve is like on the medium size. We do have some sideboard pieces for the control matchups. So that way we could bring them in, drop down our threats, diversify. So, like I said, this is going to be weird. Bant dinosaurs or Pioneer. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you're alerted for future videos, and let's break down the deck list and get into some games. So, as you can see, we don't really have that many 2-drops. We do have Dramoka's Command, but outside of that, we're really depending on Caller, I guess, bridging that gap for the 3-drop. So, maybe that's a hindsight issue. Maybe I should have played some more Llanowar Elves, cut back on something else. Maybe? I don't know. But I really wanted to try out Tamiyo's Field Researcher, so I'm trying out 3. We have a Teferi's Hero Dominary and a Vivian Reed in the sideboard for the control matchups. And then we also have, of course, Mystical Dispute. So that's pretty nice. Damping Spheres for the Lotus Field matchup. Destroy Evil as kind of just a sword target creature or enchantment. Really good against Rakdos. We have Dramoka's Command, also be good against Rakdos. It's one of the best reasons, I guess, to be in Selesnya. So there's that. We have Portable Hole for the Elves. That is our sideboard. Rest in peace for Graveyard Hate. But other than that, like I said, the main board is pretty simplistic. We have a bunch of green creatures, and hopefully we can get Commune with Dinosaurs still good enough, because, I mean, we do have less dinosaurs than normal. And hopefully Tamiyo performs quite well in this video. Let's get into it. Temple Garden. Tapped. Brushland. Collar, go. Grove, passes. Forest. Thrashy McGee's pass the turn. Forest. Harbinger. Seems decent. Another collar. Play the collar. Play Commune. Take the thicket. Play that said thicket. I could cast this throwback, but it's not very helpful. Go to combat. Hit you with Thrashy McGee's. Another Grove. I'm assuming hits me back. Sure, we have to take it. Yorvo. Plays the Yorvo. Spicy. Botanical Sanctum. Play it. Play Trapjaw Tyrant. Pass the turn. Next turn we can fight and eat the other thing. Play the Plains. Voracious Hydra. That grows to Yorvo. This question is, does he fight? He's probably going to double. Yeah, seems pretty good. Yep, attack with Yorvo. This takes 5. The thing is, do I need this for Golta? Total power among creatures you control. This is 8, 9, 10. Think I just take it. That's what I'm talking about. Golta. Cast, put a counter in fight. Here, fight there. Got game 1. Against an aggro-centric deck. Destroy Evil, maybe? Go down a Ceratops. Run it like that. Actually, we could probably go up the other command. Cut a Tamiyo. Run it like that. Temple Garden. Hardened Scales. Oh, I see. Commune with Dinosaurs. We need the Brushland. Plays a Forest. Apprentice. Passes. Sanctum. Go. Temple Garden. Luminarch. Grows the Apprentice to a 4/4. Doesn't attack. Passes. Coast. Thrashy McGee's pass the turn. Rona's. Puts the counters on the Apprentice. Smacks me. Take it. Reel back. Play a Forest. Reel back. Pay once. We will destroy. Question is, do I do this or this? I think I blow up the Hardened Scales. Let me just pass the turn. Hangerback Walker. I assume puts a counter on the Hangerback. Seems like the keeps it on the Apprentice. Attacks with both. Alright. We just chomp. Take the beats. Or the rest, nothing. Okay. Play Thrashy. Brushland. I guess counter and fight. Think we get rid of the Luminarch. Pass the turn. Pathway on white. Another Luminarch Aspirant. Another one. Grows the Walker. Swings in. Like I just take it. Because next turn I could block, and sack. Ripjaw Raptor. I don't think I could shock myself. Right? So I think I just play the Thicket. Pass the turn. Mentor. So he has another. Goes to combat. Where do those target? I think I'm in a very weird position. Walker. Both on Walker. I think I have to pop it now. We are getting flooded though. Only attacks with the Apprentice. Block and draw. Trap draw's good. Tail swipe. That's pretty decent. Trap draw. Fight. Do I fight the Mentor or an Aspirant? Let's do the Mentor. Eat the Apprentice. Play a Coast pass the turn. You can do 5 in the air. Yep, targets the Flyers. That's pretty good. Attacks. I don't know how I get out of the situation. I have to like top deck a fight spell? Oh, okay. Do I want Portable Hole? He does have some interesting targets for it. Maybe down a Commune and a Galta, running like that. Forest, Commune. Take a Raptor, pass the turn. Forest, passes. Hollow Fountain tapped. Go. Pathway on white. Conclave. Farmland. Just cast a Frill back. Pass the turn. A 2/2 Serpent. Aspirant. Grows the Serpent. Passes. Brushland. Raptor. Go. Plains. Kills my Raptor. That's just rude. I guess grows the Serpent. Sure. Hits me for 6. Take it. That's not bad for the future. I think I just start with a trap draw and pass the turn. If he kills this, I'm just done, I think. Pass the turn. Another Luminarch. Should probably diversify your counters. Okay, puts him on the Mentor. Now that's getting a little chunky. Swings in for 12. I think I chomp. Tail swipe. That's interesting. Starting off, we put a counter, fight. We fight a Aspirant. He uses his own Dramoka's command. I think at this point I have to stay alive and tail swipe. And then I eat here. So that fights. And we eat the Serpent. Go to combat. Win? Want to know? Let's get to the next. Brushland. Commune. Take Sanctum. Pass the turn. Steam Vents. Magnetic Insight. Sweet. I think I just play a tap land and pass. Temple Garden. Sanctum. Thrashy McGee's. Stomping Grounds. I wonder what we're facing. Voice of Resurgence. Passes. Brushland. We're going for it. Cameo. No Spell Pierce. Thank you. Put a uptick on those two. Smack you with Thrashy. Draw a card. That's so sweet. Island. Omnath. Not bad. Now do you go ahead and attack Catameo? No attacks. Passes. Temple Garden. Play the Temple Garden. Untapped. We will put on those two. Cast. Put a counter and fight. I should force double draw. Oh, combat damage. Never mind. Alright. Now I could technically scoops it up. Does not want to face it. Alright, let's get into the next. Plains. Caller. Go. Lair. Elf. Botanical Sanctum. Go. This is an interesting curve out. We have Ceratops next turn into Tameo into Trap Draw. Assuming we keep drawing lands. I guess this costs 4. So next turn after that, it's one of those two. Haven. Sure. Mono green doing mono green things. Elf. Passes. Sanctum. Caller. Ceratops. Pass the turn. This looks like a Cavalier. Sure. Pretty good. There's a Nykthos. Passes. Farmland. Tyrant. Pass the turn. So next turn I can't eat the Cavalier, but Troll. 9 mana. Cityscape Leveler to blow up the Tyrant. Okay, I'm off. Against mono green. I guess hole. Maybe to fairy. It's not a very promising sight. Cut Galta. Maybe a Dramoka and a Ceratops. Actually, cut the Tameo. I don't like that. Brushland. Collar. Go. Forest. Elf. Ganju. Sanctum. Collar. I don't think I could not play the Frillback this turn because I kind of just need to play pressure. Assuming I'm thinking a troll might be coming next turn. Frillback, go. Forest, Haven, that's fine. Passive, Thrashies, play Ganju, Ripjaw Raptor, get frisky, pass the turn. Cavalier, whiffs, passes, Frillback. We will go ahead and blow up Haven, pass the turn. Old Growth Troll, it's pretty rough. Forest, another collar. One of these days we'll get to the fairy, but these could chump at least. The Cavalier. Play Thrashies. Pass the turn. I just need a fight spell. Fluker knows. Alright, Coast helps me get to Teferi. Karn. Down ticks. Gets the Mightstone, Weakstone. Probably to eat up the Raptor. We draw the land. Teferi. Question is, do I tuck anything? Or do I draw? I think I draw. That's not bad for next turn. Assuming he doesn't kill my Raptor. Pass the turn. Oh, wait. He actually could do it right now. Untap 2 lands. Put a counter and fight. So, here. And then I fight Fluker Nose. Which means my Raptor is too big. And we just pass. Down ticks the Karn. You just gotta dodge and nick those. If he gets Cityscape Leveler... Oh, like that means he probably drew Nick those. Cavalier, Storm the Festival. Gets a new Karn. Has that all he got? Interesting. Pithing Needle for Teferi. Plain. It's not exactly helpful. Oh, wait a minute. Trap Draw. I did not need to tap all that mana. Blow up the Needle. Uptick. Yeah, that was a punt. Alright. I don't need it. Pass the turn. Untap these two. Mightstone and Weakstone. Kills the Tyrant. Seems good. Downticks Karn. He has 4 mana to his disposal if he gets a artifact. Which, what am I saying? He's getting an artifact. So, he technically has 4 mana. Just passes. Thrashy McGee. Uptick to Fairy. Breeding Pool. Untapped. Thrillback. Pay into it. We will destroy artifact. Get rid of the Mightstone. Pass the turn. Again, as soon as he gets to nick those, it's kind of over. Upticks the Karn. Storm the Festival. That's probably Jover right there. I mean, that's a lot of mana getting added to his mana pool. If he plays a Leveler, Kiora, is that game? Untaps. Gets to do it again. 12 mana. Get Flashback of Storm. But that would take his rest of his turn. Karn, sure. Does this one get the 4-drop Veil? Leveler. Plays the Leveler. Destroys my Teferi. Man, we can't have nice things. Alright. We need like a good card. Alright. So I think I have to just blow that up and then just pass. I need a fight spell. Down ticks the Karn. There's the Chain Veil. I'm off. 1-1. Let's get into the next. Island Wanderer. Passes. Brushland. Collar. Go. Pathway on white. Supreme Phantom. Hits me for 3. Breeding Pool. Tap. Go. This might be a very difficult matchup. We might end up with the exact same record with the other video I just recorded. 1 and 2. Hits me for 4. Take it to 12. Ceratops. Please save me. I need a way to give it reach. Second one. Interesting. Ceratops. Pass the turn. Untapped land would be ideal next turn. So I could play another Ceratops. Boss fails. I could commune into Ceratops. Goes to combat. Hits me for 4. Sure. Take it to 8. Draws another card. Passes. Beseju. That's decent. Ceratops number 2. Go to combat. Hit you. Leave the other Ceratops to block. Alright. Bounces that one. For some strange reason. Pass. You think he would have bounced the one that can block? Waste. Curious Obsession. So now it's a 3/5. Goes to combat. Attacks out. Activate Ceratops. Give it Sneaky Reach. Block the Lord. Take passes. Thrillback. Play another Ceratops. Spellqueller can get him. Go to combat. Hit you. 5. Pass the turn. Next turn I could do Dramoka's command. scoops it up. We beat spirits. Bring in disputes. That seems to be it. Tail swipe is probably worse than Dramoka because it also, this at least we can get a counter and then make him sack his aura. Tamiyo's probably not needed. Run it like that. Waste, Wanderer, passes, Thicket, go. Pathway on blue, Curious Obsession, hits me, Sanctum, pass the turn, plays a Lord, attempt to counter it. Hits me to 16. No land for him. Coast. Collar. Brontodon. Go. That was a good turn. Goes to combat. Hits me. Take it to 14. If we draw a land, that's not the end of the world. At least we get to Ceratops, preferably a green source. Destroy evils the Thrashy. He's tapping out. That's risky. Railback. Pay into it. We will destroy an artifact or enchantment. Get rid of the obsession. Pass the turn. Now we have a clock. Another obsession. Gets frisky. Hits me to 12. We could play a Ceratops, but I really want to land. Ceratops plus Reach. Fountain. Untapped. Probably leaving up a flash spell. Play Ceratops. Go to combat. Hit you with the Frillback. Down to 13. Sailor. That's fine. Come on. Green untapped source. I want to get a second Ceratops down. And smash it. Hit me for 3, down to 9. The 2 and 1's inner sight. Plus, of course, the half game that I'm going to showcase anyways because I got to play a Tamiyo. Wanderer. Decoration in stone. Second Ceratops. Hit you with Frillback. Next turn, I think I'm going to crack the Clue and then leave up Ceratops. Lord, that's like the worst top deck. We're just dead. Yeah, we are. Sure. Wow. Okay, so I think we just cut Tamiyo and leave. Actually, let's bring in the portable holes. Run it like that. Brushland, go. Coast and passes. Breeding pool, tapped. Pass. Plays a Sailor. Untaps. Hollow Fountain. Probably means he has a protection threat. Seems good. Farmland. Railback. He might have a counter. Sure, that's fine. Plays a Lord. Hits me. Take it. To 17. Ceratops is pretty good. Play Ceratops. Maybe it was correct to play the Ripjaw first. That way I could attack with the Ripjaw, leave this back. Also, it's better to have this thing Decoration and Stoned. Curious Obsession. Hits me. Take it. Down to 13. Probably trying to find a land. Plays the Coast. Passes. Brushland. Ripjaw Raptor. Pass the turn. Rattles. Makes sense if he's waiting. He waited a whole turn to apply more pressure and then stone this. Seems logical because this is an extra 3 points of damage. Yeah, sure. Swings out. Take it. Question is, does he have a counter spell? I wouldn't mind my counter spell. Plays a Pathway on blue. Caller. I just don't think there's a world where I can tap out for a caller here. Go to combat. Smack. So I think it's safe to make him sack. Because there might be a chance where he just protects this, but at least I need to get rid of the obsession. Rattles. So he still beats me with the flyers. Crack the Clue. Yeah. Okay, 1 and 2. Let's get into the wrap up. So what did we learn this week about this deck? And overall, it was kind of medium at best. It definitely felt janky like I was attending. I didn't really think, the blue splash was going to end up being totally worth it. But I really wanted to just play a deck with Tamiyo to get a feel for her, see if I want to put her in other decks. And we only got to showcase her 1 or 2 times max. I'm not really decided on it yet. Maybe there's like a Bant human aggro deck. That could be a possibility. Coco plus Tamiyo seems like enough card advantage with some low end threats. Maybe that's something I want to try. If you have any suggestions at all to help for a deck brewed around Tamiyo, let me know down in the comment section. If you have any other suggestions for this list, even though I don't think it's going to be replayed, but maybe green-white could be something at some point. I do actively can't wait for the Ixalan set, see if we can't get some more Selesnya and Boros dinosaurs that we can maybe diversify what we showcase here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. And until next time, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon.